What's up everyone, it's Modern Millie. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every Wednesday teaching you the latest strategies and trends on social media to help bloggers, influencers, and content creators grow their brands. So give a little love tap on that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of the latest tips and tricks that I have for you. First, I want to say a huge thank you to this video's shoutouts. Thank you so much for all of your love. If you guys want to shout out on one of my future videos, make sure you screenshot yourself watching this and tag me on Instagram stories, or leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. As always, timestamps will be in the comments down below because I value your time and you already know why you're here. So let's get into it. In case you couldn't tell, this video is already a little bit different than my usual setup teaching videos, and that's because I'm taking you behind the scenes of how I create and batch my Instagram Reels. I'm going to be showing you guys how I come up with the concepts for my Instagram Reels and even how I set up my phone for recording. So let's get into it. Hello, welcome to my desk. Different angle. Before we jump in to all the craziness, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about batching, because the key to creating any sort of content, really, especially Instagram Reels, I've found, is batching your content. Batching is when you create multiple pieces of content at one time and then schedule them throughout the next week or two or a month. And this is really helpful with Instagram Reels, because Instagram Reels, those videos are usually like 15 to 30 seconds long. Imagine you want to create an Instagram Reel, you have your concept, you want to outline your concept, you get ready, so you do your makeup, you do your hair, you pick an outfit, and then you have to set up your camera, your photo, make sure the lighting is right, pick the song, do a few takes, edit, boom, boom. And then next thing you know, it's like 3 or 4 hours later and you have one video. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that all the time, every single day. So what you want to do instead is you want to have a few ideas already prepared, a few things that you just want to tackle and get them all done in a day, so that you don't have to waste time getting ready, doing all the prep and the post just for a simple Instagram Reel. One day you're going to conceptualize an outline. When you do that, set an hour aside and you'll probably come up with 5 to 10 ideas just by putting your mind to it and trying to create a concept. Now, when you have your ideas, maybe the next day will be the day that you shoot it all and the day that you film it all. That'll be the day where you get dressed, you get ready, you pick your outfits, and you shoot. That's it. And then the next day, maybe you could edit them all and prepare them for posting. So in this video, I am showing you all of those steps, but that doesn't mean that you have to do all of those steps in a day. This is literally just for the purpose of this video. With that being said, now we could get into conceptualizing and how I pick my ideas and all that fun stuff. So part 1, conceptualizing, let's go. The gardener's back. There are no leaves outside. It's Southern California. Leaves do not fall here. What are you blowing? It's been like, that's inappropriate. Now that the gardener has stopped with the leaf blowing, we can begin. First, I want to show you guys what I already have planned on Trello. If you guys have not seen the how I create my content calendar for Instagram video, make sure you guys check that out in the card above. But I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of what I already have for ideas for Instagram Reels. I'm just gonna take my phone. Okay, ignore my really awesome setup here. Like, John would be impressed. I'm alone. I'm all alone today, so I had to set up my video by myself. So this is my Trello board. I have, oh, I almost touched it. That's touchscreen, that's not. This is my Trello. I have my Instagram planning board, and right here there's a section for Reels, and this is where I keep all of my ideas. Whenever I'm on TikTok or on Instagram and I come across a video that I want to create a spin off of or a different version of, I'll save the video and I'll make a note to myself, because Trello, they do have the app version for your phone. So I'll open up Trello, I'll go to my Instagram planning board, go to my Reels section, and I'll add a note. So today I am going to be picking some of these from the list, but I'm also going to be showing you guys how to come up with fresh content ideas when you don't have a list to pull from. When you're creating or when you're looking for new ideas for what to post, make sure that you guys are sticking to your niche or sticking to your brand. You're not just you're not just recording a video because it's trendy, you're actually being strategic with the content that you create. If you want more strategy on how to use Instagram Reels to grow your Instagram, if you want a little bit more strategy or in-depth information on that, just check out my video, how to use Instagram Reels to grow on Instagram. We're not going to get into that. Now that we have a few ideas from my Trello board of things that I already know that I want to create, I am going to actually dive into TikTok. Instagram is great. I do occasionally get a few ideas from Instagram Reels, am coming across other people's videos. They do spark ideas for me, but I really like to, I guess since I'm a little more familiar with TikTok, I do like to use that as inspiration for other videos, and I feel like it has a different pool of content to pull from, and I don't want to say it's more creative, but it's just a different type of creativity that I like to adapt to my Instagram Reels when I'm creating them. So we're gonna dive into the TikTok. I am going to go to my saved sounds. I don't know if you guys have already done this on TikTok, but you can save other people's sounds if you want to use them later. I forget that I save sounds sometimes, so I'm just gonna listen to a few, see if they jog my memory for any concepts. This one is more of a transformation type audio. It's good to show transformation, so that would be a fun one to create a little transformation of where I started on Instagram and where I am now. Do you like that one? Let me write that idea down. I want to show you guys another way that I'll get ideas, and it's on Instagram. When you use a trending song for your Instagram Reels, it seems, from what I've tested on my profile, Instagram seems to push those out a little bit more, or maybe they're just a little bit more popular, they get a little bit more traction because you're using a trending song. So what I would do is I would kind of just go through the trending songs, see if there's anything that I like or anything that brings me an idea. Sorry, I don't want to play too much of the songs because I don't want to get copyrighted on YouTube. If you have a specific idea in mind where you just don't know what song to put with it, or you want to record one of those types of Instagram Reels where you're like pointing to things, then I highly suggest using the trending music on Instagram Reels already. Those videos seem to do really, really well. Okay, I think I'm gonna use that one. How do you like that? All right, now that I have my concepts picked out, I'm just gonna take a look and see which ones I need to actually be in, because some of them I could just do voiceovers for, whereas others I might just want to start it with my face and camera and then do some screen recordings. Let me write this. That pen's being used. Literally holding up my camera with a pen. So I think I am going to at least start all of these with my face and then do screen recordings for the rest of it with a voiceover. So I will probably have to pick 5 outfits, or at least 5 different tops. So let's go pick out my outfits real fast. I apologize for this really flattering angle. I'm sure the audio is great because John and I used to do a podcast, and we would do all of our podcasts in closets because the audio is just so amazing. But we're gonna pick out some outfits, and by outfits I just mean tops. Most of my Instagram Reels, it's just like torso up, so I really just need a different vibe up here. This can be vibe number 1. This could be vibe number 2. You know what I mean? So, hello caller. Okay, so we have 2 outfits already. Woo, outfits. That's a vibe. Wait. That's a vibe. For the next section of me actually recording the videos, I'm going to do that out on the patio because I like to do it in natural light. We don't, usually I would suggest like by a window or with natural light, but we don't really have any windows with great natural light, so I have to go out to the patio to get even more of that vibrant lighting. Even right now, like, I'm using a ring light. So I'm gonna go outside, record my videos out there. What you'll see on the screen recording on my phone is that I will be actually recording the video section of my Reels on Instagram stories. So I like to use the filters that Instagram provides just because makes me look pretty good. So so I like to use, why is there kissy marks on the window? What the, sorry, that I'm gonna have to ask John about that later. So the next part that you'll see is just a quick time lapse of me recording the different videos out on the patio. I'll set up my phone, use Instagram story filters, and just do the video sections of my reels. In the last clip, you just saw a quick time lapse of me recording all of my Instagram reels. I took a little bit of a break after that so I could have lunch, back up the footage that I got so far for today, and edit the videos. So I'm gonna show you what the final product or the final cut, the final version of the videos look like right now. Do you get annoyed by those DM to collaborate comments on your photos? Try this. Click the three lines in the top right of your profile, go to Settings, Privacy, Comments, and turn on the manual filter and type DM. This will block all comments with that phrase. Some people choose to keep these types of comments on their posts because it increases engagement. Brands can see these comments and they'll know that half of your engagement is coming from bots, and two, is that really the type of engagement that you want? I like to take these off because then I can authentically track what my engagement percentage is and see what posts are actually resonating with my audience. Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
If you guys are curious on how I edit my videos for Instagram Reels, I do have a video already explaining all of that, so make sure you check out that video in the card above. I'm curious to know what you guys think of this style video. This isn't usually something I do. Typically, I'm sitting in front of my desk teaching you guys something, so this one was a little bit more vlog style, showing you bringing you along throughout my day. And I'm curious what you guys think about it. I know this whole process for how I record my Reels, it's nothing fancy. It's just making sure you have a list of ideas ready to go and then sitting on a patio recording. So it's nothing fancy. You don't need any like huge setup to get it done. So I hope that that isn't what's stopping you thinking, oh, I don't have the right equipment or I don't have the right lighting, because as you saw in my time lapse, I didn't even use a ring light. I just sat on the floor and used a little ladder to hold up my phone. So it doesn't need to be this crazy extravagant setup. You can literally just use your phone. That's what's so great about Instagram Reels, is that it doesn't have to be this magical high quality production. I would love to know what you guys thought about this style video. If you would be more interested in seeing videos like this, vlog style, what I do in a day, what I do in a week, how I set up my YouTube videos. I know I had a few comments about that, like what does your current setup look like? What cameras are you using? What lighting are you using? So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this style video in the comments down below. Before you go, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you get notified for when I post my videos. I will see you guys in the next one. Follow your joy. Bye!